am supposed to be off. But why not? Hey, what is this little outdoor seating on the right? What is this? Is this part of Spunto? No, this is another restaurant behind Spunto. Plantas Mexicana. That sounds pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Fun ambiance. All right, well. I took an extra work day today. Since this is that new Monday that I'm doing, I don't want to lose a Monday here and then catch up next time. And since I'm not going anywhere, I figured we can just go. And we did. So that's what happened. I am technically off, but I did decide to go today. But either way, good morning. Happy Monday, August 18th. The weather, temperature-wise, is incredible. And it actually, if it's supposed to hold tomorrow also, and the temperature stays, and then it's going to be good for our walk. Because we're going to be doing a long walk tomorrow. Long walk. Anyway, hello again. Who do I see here? Alfred Clues, Quacky Snacks. Morning, welcome back. Jean-Jacques, good morning. Ambrose Chamberlain, good morning. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Steve Freeman, good morning. Phil Maxwell, good morning. Victoria Morrison, good morning. Dr. Clouds, good morning. Fooly Cooley, good morning. I feel like I've seen that name here a while ago. If I'm correct, welcome back. Dana Lee, hello, good morning. Conrad Dobler, good morning. Little G, good morning. Con Burners, good morning. Susie Q, good morning. Roberto Ortiz, good morning. David Ballmer, good morning. Leon, good morning. Casey Blazer, good morning. Dana Lee, good morning. Ozzy Joanne, good morning. Hank P, good morning. Gerard, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I feel like I said that weird. Luke Skywalker, good morning.
Which was just
Molly Chamber, good morning. Steve Cruz, good morning. Laura Ansar, good morning. John Casella, good morning. Steve Parker, good morning. Spy Hunter, good morning. Pete UK, good morning. Nova Rain is here. Expect the unexpected, good morning. Original 6, hello, good morning. Lonnie R, good morning. Chris M, bonus time. Good morning. Oh, I'm in Tokyo, good morning. Tomoko in Yokohama, good morning. They don't know each other yet. We asked this before. Derek Robinson, good morning. Twisted Satanic Leaf-Tailed Gecko, good morning. Maybe after tomorrow's walk, you'll have a different animal to use since we don't have a Friday commute this week. That one I'm definitely not doing. That's definite. Because Friday is technically also Anime NYC. I think I should still be doing that. Do I have to pay them? Nah. I get nothing extra. They get just more money out of me, actually. Oh, zooming out without looking. It's like merging into traffic, without using a turn signals. Jigdish Ratan, good morning. William D'Angelo, good morning. Diana Lee with a £5 super chat. Hello and good morning. Thank you for the support, Diana. Much appreciated. Carver Brodus, hello.
yeah.
Morning. It was like a restful weekend, but also event-packed. Lots of leisure, but sometimes you need a recovery from leisure, depending. Authentically Lola, good morning. Sheila, good morning. Sue Pitchford, good morning. Twisted Ang, but also on Twitch, good morning. Not yet, OM, not yet. And Chi, good morning. Yeah, sorta. You know, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not a stressful thing for me today. So don't be concerned. And then we're definitely not going to be going in for any kind of work stuff the rest of the week. So rest assured, if you're concerned. Andrei Tanasescu, hello. Good morning. Luke Skywalker with an exceptionally generous 50 Republic credits, equivalent to $50 US donation on the YouTube side of things. Thank you for your support, Luke, on this and all the platforms. Your generosity knows no bounds. So we thank you for that. Florian Schwartz, good morning. Ruben De La Tierra, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Huber, hello. Lyndon Graham, good morning. Ibrahim, good morning. I'm back. You're back, we're all back. Beauty Love Creative, good morning. Bill Henderson, good morning. Tony, good morning. I'm kind of caught up right now. Uh-oh, am I interrupting laundry, Nova? That's not good, that's important. Let's see, cars. One van. Everybody knows the rules. Minty Nada, welcome back. I don't know, I don't need to go super fast today. It's just a slight commute. McNeely, good morning. Not sure, Tony, what you mean exactly. If you meant it to say it looks hot, that it's not. Also, didn't Nightbot like 3 messages above say what the temperature is? Anyway. Lobo, good morning. Carl Skis, good morning. Robert in the Netherlands, good morning. Allie's here. Oh yeah. I decided I was going to. It's my own decision, dumb as it may be. What's done is done. What's dumb is dumb. There's always this blind spot curve on this part of the road. So I'm looking at the distance. After this black car, I actually don't see anything else coming for a while. Though he took the curve very slowly. Yeah, and I can make it because that truck is blocking a lane. So I can at least make it to this part, and then I gotta look for bikes. No bikes. Well, I guess the bottom line is I can do whatever I want. And so I decided to go today. Since I'm not out of state and whatever, not traveling, I figured I'll keep my Mondays going. Because I just changed, my Monday location, so I gotta build up over there a little bit. Anyway, I think I'm done explaining it at this point. Jeffrey Wu, hello. Red Robbins, good morning. Yep, bro. Laura Lynn, good morning. Mojave, good morning. Cooper Time, happy Monday. Joanne, good morning. Doomsday Tonight with another Prime sub on Twitch. Happy Monday. Johnny Wilkers, good morning. A Sorta record? No records. Not even Sorta. Nope, no Switch playing. Best news ever, right? Maybe today. Maybe today. I say that a lot of times. I say that every day. Maybe today's the day. Is everything predetermined? I mean, I don't think so. I think the whole chaos and entropy of the universe can only be so predictable. Unless we get into nonsensical astrology stuff, and that's just, oof. I can't even hide my intolerance of that anymore. The Highline should be open. Yeah, tomorrow should be our 5-borough walkthrough. All on foot, except the Staten Island ferry, which I'm going to go get to Staten Island on. George H., good morning. Here I am, Andrew. Abby, good morning. Steam Deck seems kind of better than the Switch 2. I mean, I have both of them, and they've both gotten about as much use, so I guess that's good. Yeah. Well, the thing with the Steam Deck and Switch 2 thing for me is the Nintendo exclusives on the Switch. The first-party titles that never come out on anything unless you're emulating. That's it. They do wear you down, though, right, Amber? Yeah. So the front page is supposed to be active starting 7 a.m. on Twitch, and that's in New York time. So we'll see. And as usual, we'll go underprepared, fly by the seat of our pants. Is that the saying? I think I might have looked that up once, exactly what that means. Fly by the seat of your pants. And I think I kind of understood it once I looked it up. I don't know if anybody else wants to explain it to me. Ask GPT to dissect that one for us. Fair in the Garden on Twitch, hello. All right, up we go. Oh, that feels slow. Can I bump this up a little bit? That feels a little better. Okay. Little island, Jersey's over there, Ambrose waving. I mean, like how do you get to the seat of your pants? Like, I don't know. Now there's an Xbox handheld. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get that one. Usually I don't get anything Xbox anymore because it normally plays on PC, whatever they release. And I have a powerful enough laptop to play that stuff. I think I mistold our salesman's entrance. Hello? Yes, thank you, William. And if I died tomorrow, I'd be replaced by next Monday, you know? Oh, well. Ah, so it refers to pilots. That makes sense. Okay, there's a strong wind. You probably can't even hear me at this point if it's overloading the microphones. Just walked into the Standard. Where do they have their continental breakfast at the Standard Hotel? Yeah, definitely don't ask GPT about it, Minzinata. It only has data up until October 2023. I don't know how many more times I'm going to repeat that, but anyway. I wonder if they're done with the construction that was blocking us last time. Why are pants on fire? They must be flying by the seat of their pants. Maybe, Oscar. It feels nice. I'm for it. We're still going to get some warm days, of course. Just the first 2 days of this week, especially for our long walk tomorrow. Temperature's going to be nice. Hopefully it'll be a little sunnier, though. Just for the atmosphere for the stream for a long one like that. I feel like sun would be better. Alex Kane, hello. The body's connection, I see. Can it be flying by the skin of your butt? Burn the Garden on Twitch, on YouTube now too. And Luke Skywalker, not done yet, with 5 gifted memberships. Welcome to nobody. That's funny. Ring Power, Kevin Wu, Julie D, Mark Friedman. Thank you again to Luke Skywalker for your support in all the methods. April, good morning. Welcome back. Just a little bit, Jamie, just a little bit. Yeah, and I was hoping to try to get something over the weekend, but I didn't get a chance to. Oh, looks like they're still closed on that section. Man, how long are they going to keep this discontinuity? It's like just the worst thing when your flow is interrupted down the Highline, you know? It's like when you're playing an instrument too. You can mess up, but the worst thing you can do is stop and restart. The best thing you can do when you make an error playing an instrument is keep the rhythm going and just move on. Just keep the same beat. You know, don't stop the rhythm, because an interruption in the rhythm is going to be much more noticeable than a wrong note. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot about the skin of the teeth. Do they mean like enamel? What is the skin of the teeth? Sharon, good morning. I missed you. Janice Abel, good morning. Oh, there's a hurricane flying up the East Coast? Oh. Yeah, I guess I'm out of the loop here. Someone got scolded for stopping and singing, or starting and stopping with singing. Yeah. You know, it's a tough one. Weird Al has been known to do that with the Albuquerque song, but I think it's also part of his like comedic nuances. That's what you do when you play the recorder. Who's that guy, Richard? He does like those song. My name is Richard. I'm playing the recorder. I don't know why, but he got huge. I mean, like, you know, metaphorically. Did I miss Antiseptic Topics' entrance? Good morning. Global warming does mean more extreme weather. It doesn't necessarily always mean it's super hot or whatever. Enforcer, good morning. John Burke, good morning. Why am I so behind again? Oh, what else is new? I'm always behind. The music advice, well, if it helps anyone, I don't know, but I'll keep yapping. Up we go. We already did the sprint up the stairs. Now I gotta do it again and then re-normalize my breathing. Okay. Hey Beth, good morning. McTastic, good morning. Is the recorder the new ukulele? I don't know. I feel like they can't be in the same category since the recorder was the ubiquitous elementary school instrument. I don't think ukulele was ever that. Jack Moore, good morning. Gerard's heading out. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. McNeely says global warming is a fear-mongering money grab. Who's getting the money? In terms of like actual scientific papers, what are they benefiting from? If you see statistical data on averages and weather patterns and the shift, does it mean anything? It could also it might not even be our fault too. I mean, maybe it is. Weather patterns frequently change. I mean, think about the ice ages. There could be big shifts in global weather, even without human intervention. But anyway, who knows? Is there a completion date for the Highline interruption? Maybe it's on the website, but I haven't fully looked up. I just thought after a couple of weeks it would be done. But it's not. Quacky Snacks with a €24 super chat. 5 borough dehydration support. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like definitely get something tomorrow. I don't want to carry stuff with me, so I'll have to look out for delis. We'll see. But thank you for the pre-hydration. At least doing what you can to help me prevent getting super dehydrated on that long walk. Don't bother arguing. It's probably true, Oscar. Sunspot activity, well, that's interesting. That's something to look into. I don't know much about that part. I feel like sunspots also is one of those like almost nebulous things. Like, oh, well, it's going to affect the magnetic stuff, or this and that. I don't know. I don't know enough about those. Not that I'm an expert in any of it. I just want to be open to everything, and hopefully once I actually do some critical thinking and research on it, I can be a little bit more informed. But it's never straightforward as some things could be. Got it, Susie, got it. Yeah, I think we understand now. Still interesting saying it. The skin of the teeth, though, is another interesting one. Mangasani, thanks for the follow and the posture check. Meadowless, good morning. Yeah. Are they the most polluting? I don't know about that. Again, we'll have to research it. Is the energy used in preparing bridge animals contributing to warming? It could be. Depends how much GPT. Apparently, there's a whole thing about GPT and AI's increased energy burdens, but Mansich, I'm using a Pocket 3 on my neck. It's like a little necklace mount that I've magnetically secured, so I can like hit 2 buttons, pop it off, click it back on. If you're telling the truth, you don't need a good memory. Well, it's an interesting saying. The only issue I have with all that is some people think they're telling the truth, but they're completely misremembering it, which is why like eyewitness testimony is useless. Well, not useless, like if multiple people saw the same thing, maybe if it's consistent, but otherwise it's just like you got to trust someone's recollection of events, which I think they've tried to like do studies on this, and it's been proven that it's not to be relied upon, but who knows? Oh, that looks very angled. Big as a walk, Sean has made it in. Good morning. Michelle K, good morning. Man, it's like, thanks for the follow. Greta Thunberg flies around in her parents' private jet. I don't know. I feel like she was like thrust into this role, and I don't know. It's probably not a healthy situation to have been for a young kid like that. Well, and Al Gore's most important contributions are related to man-bear pigs, so we already knew that, and apparently creating the internet. Man, so I dodged that question for a living. On Twitch, Mansek asked, what do I do for a living? So I dodged the question. I don't even remember my jury duty questions anymore. I just answered everything that they asked me, honestly. Victoria's coming back with coffee soon, I hope. I'll take it. Oh, was it literal translation from Hebrew and could have been lost in translation? Interesting. It's a weird saying to me. Like if you start to think about it literally. Memory can be trained. Sure, you can train memory, like remember things, but again, if you see some random event in the street and then you're asked to recollect it, I don't know. Not everyone's going through the same memory training. Hence, expert or witness testimony. Not expert, witness. I've never been fully selected for jury duty, no. They always get rid of me early. I have been like through the voir dire process. Yeah, the candle art. We just walked by. My name is Richard. I play on the recorder. Tooth flesh is the literal German translation for gums, but you don't think that helps. It kind of helped me. So that's kind of interesting. I know, it's just the whole joke, Mojave, you know. You know how it is. Let's see if our Highline extension will be open today. You never know. Especially with this weird foot here. Judge Judy, no nonsense justice. Those people just went up the stairs. I don't know if that's an indicator of something that's blocked up ahead or if this is intentional on their part. I guess we'll see. You always say you can tell if a person is guilty just by looking at him. Ah, justice. Tony, you too? Jacqueline Dalmal, hello. Is not an answer. Oh, Judge Judy. Ah, you made some UK references, some inside jokes. Yeah, I definitely missed that. I saw an interesting video about that leaning tower of NYC. Oh, that's a rat. I wasn't calling it. There was a rat that ran by me. It was sizable. Yeah, there's a whole video about by an engineer about that skyscraper. It includes all of like the controversy and the financial stuff and how they built the structure and what the foundation is like. It's kind of an interesting watch. I would tell you more about it if I knew, but if you just look for an engineer's perspective on the leaning tower in NYC, you might find it. This is a pretty recent video. Oh, interesting, Susie. All these references go back to that, huh? Back to the fiction. Let's see, is there a cruise ship there today behind the intro? Oh, so I just feel a drop. There's like nothing above. There's no buildings above me, so yep, there's definitely some drip drops coming down. Hopefully it's a quick one. Am I talking about Park Avenue? I don't think so. No, this is somewhere downtown. Downtown, by South Street. It's like one Seaport, maybe was the address, or the name of that building. One Seaport. Yeah, there's a big boat behind the Intrepid. It says NCL. Is that Norwegian Cruise Lines? Oh yeah, the drippies are coming. The two Ronnies is what your reference is from? Ah. Maria, good morning. Ooh, the window. Yes, that's the one, Jeffrey. Norwegian Aqua. Yes, Engineer Khan, that one, Toilet Salesman, yes. That's a big ship. That one, now we've seen some ships like bigger than the Intrepid. This one like really dwarfs the Intrepid. Look at all the cabins. RJ, hello. I don't know what the biggest ship to ever dock here in this cruise ship area was. I don't know. There's got to be a record. There's also probably a size limit to what can dock here. Do any of these bigger cruise ships have like zip lining anywhere within the ship? Thanks, Philip, our salesman, for linking that on Twitch. The etymology of the Russian word for oranges? Apelsin? No. I don't remember. Good sunsets from here? Yeah. Yeah, in theory. Because that's looking west over Jersey. Spawn Blaze HQ, thanks for the follow. 0 passengers? Oh, wait. The text came out of order for me. Symphony of the Seas, but that probably docked at like Brooklyn, right? I doubt it docked at the Manhattan dock. And apparently the Disney Cruise Line ship that does sometimes come out of New York is a smaller ship in general. But I do need to, I think I want to try to do it. You know, if and when Disney ever comes back to do their cruise lines out of Manhattan for even a limited stint, I want to try to get on that with the child. I don't really do cruises, but I feel like that could be a fun one for her. Search says it was a good Apelsin pronunciation. Spasibo. The Lone Sitter. Nobody, good morning. Oh, were you here earlier? Because you got a membership gifted to you. I think that's more proof that you don't actually have to be in the room to receive one. Just be subscribed, I guess, to the channel. Now, these winds are powerful week. We're on 34th Street now. We finished the Highline and its extension. Let's do our usual extended loop so we have a little time. Let me go into the city more, because all right. 750 to 2240. Ooh. I mean, I don't really care about the room so much on those cruise ships as long as I can fit in the bed. I'd rather do more time outside the room probably if I were to do anything on a cruise. Though I don't know what the other benefits are to a more spacious room on a cruise ship. Unless you feel the waves more, depending on which part of the ship you're on, too. I don't know much about that. The Oasis of the Seas on the west side of Manhattan. Interesting. Yeah, I think we kind of tried to figure it out before, Abby, and we weren't sure. I thought you did, too, but apparently you don't. I think you have to be subscribed. I think you might have to have a setting to be able to receive gift memberships, maybe. I don't know. More thumbs? Thumbs, please. Food truck. We got breakfast, too. Rory TV's first cruise was out of New York in the winter, and the water was so rough. Oof. Is it like the bigger the ship? I see a construction guy, but I don't know. I want to be like rerouted once I get over there. Isn't the bigger the ship, the less you feel it? I'm sure at some point it doesn't matter. I've seen those videos of even the big ships on the in some crazy storms out on the seas. Thank you, Susie. Appreciate the kind words. Hopefully we'll make it tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see how I do. Is it legal to eat meatballs for breakfast? Sure. Social construct. You can do whatever you want. But Douglas, good morning. You need not be present to win. Yes, original 6. That's what it seems like. That's a long ship. Mojave. Long ship. Yeah, I get carsick easily too. That's my other concern. I'd want to be on a pretty big ship in pretty calm waters if I do go. Mal de mer, doesn't that just translate to sickness of the seas? Yeah, leftover dinner for breakfast, that's just economical and smart. Because why not? I like Nescafe's Taster's Choice as an instant coffee. Grab a cold meatball. All right, is this guy gonna let me go? I guess so. Let's go. The car. Actually, if that next car, oh, somebody across the street, that delayed them. Oh well. Yeah, hopefully, Gigi. She's more susceptible than I am to motion sickness. Cat Yellow's here. I have a whole slew of different instant coffees that I'm testing right now. Taster's Choice is still up there for me from Nescafe. I got an Illy, a Cafe Bustelo instant also. I have a few others. Vittorio something? I don't know. But there's definitely one or two of those already that I know I don't really care. Okay, where's the sidewalk extension here? What is this? Aren't they supposed to do something? Or at least have signs about it or something? Interesting tour bus salesman. I didn't know you could do that with a URL on YouTube. Alright, is this a little bit more of an interesting spot to walk north on? Let's see. That guy ran the red. I don't know, am I gonna make it through here or just do what I gotta do? Migdalia d'Oro? That didn't come out in my search. Mount Hagen might have, but I don't think I found that one immediately. Not smart. He doesn't care. I mean, he didn't even look at the traffic. He just plowed right in front of the car. I mean, I don't know. The decisions made there were very poor. Stefan Chober's back. Good morning. Justin S., good morning. Oh, Tavola, I missed your favorite restaurant. Sorry. Is that Italian food? Getting closer to Port Authority. Probably a lot of folks coming in, commuting. I definitely don't want decaf. I want just regular. I don't know if Death Wish has instant, do they? Brandon Garden's back. What's for lunch? And don't say quinoa. All right. Make a break for it. The folks popping out of the doors. That's right, Hell's Kitchen. I guess not the TV show. 18 seconds, but the guy's inching. He made it all the way over the white line too. It's nice. It's an impressive feat. Bears don't eat quinoa. Got it. Just honey. Sorry, I'm doing my worst Winnie the Pooh ever. Actually, the light should be changing. Yep, it changed. Gotta go north a little bit. A little bit more before we swing around to Times Square. Through Times Square. Because why not? You can still go east another avenue though. That's right, Gigi. Alright, making a right here, I guess. So I'll have to get stuck at the light. Interesting, Boost Traveler. I gotta take a look. Godiva coffee. Ooh. It's a little late to start watering the sidewalk already. You gotta go early if you're gonna do that. Monthly is $5.91 at that garage, if anyone was curious. Also, there have been really ridiculous articles about the most walkable cities, but the criteria they use are just so dumb. I don't know if anyone's seen some of these before. I think New York City's I think they write it this way to then say in the subheader, or even the article title itself is like, New York City's not even in the top 5, and you're like, okay, well, let me see why. And that's probably how they get you to read it, by saying some nonsense statement like that. And apparently the way some of these walkability measures are made is like 5 big tourist attractions within like shortest walkable distance. It's like, okay, walkability of each city shouldn't really be rated with the tourist in mind. I think it should be rated with the people living there in mind. More than, anyway, I don't know. I think they've accomplished what they did. The rage bait. Rage bait is what it is. Rage bait. Ellen Best, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Michael Franco, good morning. Space Girl, good morning. Okay, north a few more blocks. We have the sidewalk extension here. Should be no bikes on this side. London's walkable because there's no way to drive. Interesting. I mean, those older cities, you know, that's like be retrofitted for cars, right? In a way. You can see the MetLife building from this angle up ahead. We're going to find out how walkable NYC is tomorrow, that's right. But we are going to have to go through Jersey, since you can't walk from Staten Island to Manhattan. I mean, the ferry is free, so you can't, like, knock that, but you are still limited timing-wise, you know. Or anywhere near Broadway. We will be in a minute, but we are very close. We'll be on Broadway soon. At least for a brief moment, though. Yeah, I think 47th we'll make a right, because we're hitting a red light anyway. All right. Richard, hello. Good morning. Have a great day too. That's why it's our starting point, taxi again. Another droplet I felt. Oh, Joker, thanks for the follow. Another Friedman's over here? It's like a popular breakfast brunch spot. Friedman's. Isn't a new season of Wednesday supposed to come back soon? I thought I saw the hand crawling around just now. Thing. All right, we made it just behind the ticket booth, and here's Broadway and 47th Street. Okay. Oh, another bot on kick. Some of the Disney cosplayers are already out. Disney cosplayers. You can't count on free photos with costumed characters, but you can always count on Paramount. Wow, they just called out the cosplay culture of Times Square. And they fired Stephen Colbert, but you know. They should start pumpkin spice right now. They say, oh, fall is here. Look at the temperatures. They got a market on this. Luke killed the bot. Strong work. DBCHQ, all is good. How are you? Up the Times Square sound. Just walked over it. You're gonna see Fantastic Four. How was the Fantastic Four movie? The reboot of that franchise. Isn't it supposed to like tie into the next Marvel saga or something? Is Hulu dead? I don't even know anymore. I don't really care what streaming service anything is on anymore. I find other ways. Because this has just become the cable TV premium channels of the 90s back in full swing. I think it's too early for the boss. I don't think he comes out this early. He's not here for the rush hour Times Square people. DBC, good to hear. Work is done. Everything is playing. My favorite happens to be Book of Mormon. Oh, Disney shutting down Hulu. I didn't even realize Disney even owned Hulu. Amazing. They really do own everything. Fantastic Four was meh. I'll wait for it on streaming, I guess. They'll remake it again. That, the Green Lantern. One Times Square. In theory, it'll be fully done for this year's ball drop. I hope it doesn't rain this year. The metaphor, yeah. I thought I read something about Reed Richards, like actually being a much higher level mutant than he is. It's not just stretchiness, his ability, it's like the manipulation of like molecular structures apparently. It's like much more complicated than simply being stretchy. Something. I don't know. It could just be someone going a little too deep into the comic book lore. Let's see, a car is coming. The light is changing. Yep, let's go. Oh, had it partial for years, then Comcast bought out Comcast, got it. Interesting. Green Lantern Corps is coming to HBO Max. Interesting also. Yeah, snow would be nice for New Year's. Still be tough with my equipment, but better than rain. What are these big advertisements? Hi, I'm Roy, I'm 21. This was very expensive. Please buy my thing. That was strange. How was the music? That was really strange, actually, because I don't know what happened. It's like the Bella Box lost power completely. So that's reassuring for tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. At least it's a quick fix. It's not going to take too long to fix that. I will be using a different battery bank for the primary thing tomorrow because it's a much bigger one. It's like more than twice the size of one of these Ankers that I'm using. It's a 60,000 milliamp hour Anker. So we'll see how that goes. Sweaty backpack back on. It was great music, thank you. Interesting, I'll take that too. This music is subjective. All right. Well, that was fun for no one. What did I miss? Royal Navy. Diamond District's not too far. It's a few blocks north of us, 47th Street. I think it's 47. New York in autumn and winter, is it doable? Yeah, why not? It depends what your concern is with it being not doable during those times. It's colder and there's more people, if that matters to you. Justin S., I've had it since launch day. Wait, I feel like you knew that though. A minute and 10 seconds to pitch. Another stat cracked. Top four. It was Cluely. Somehow that AI guy ruined my stream. Oh, the cold? Yeah, I mean, you gotta bring winter clothes for sure. Autumn, it'd still be okay. Autumn, usually October will drift into light jacket weather, and then November you have the potential for heavy jackets depending on what's going on. They're peeling off the protective wrapping from Bank of America or something. They're probably putting on new signs is what they're doing. New window decals, is that the right word for those? Am I gonna get the new Pixel? That's the plan. Wednesday will be the Wednesday's the release announcement, and then we'll see. If we go on as long as we can tomorrow, Victoria, you might still see us after. Wallenberg, hello to you. We're just walking closer to Midtown, heading through Bryant Park now. Today, anyway. Tomorrow, we're going to get through all the boroughs by foot, except the start, which is going to start in Staten Island. I'm going to have to get there by the ferry. But if all goes to plan, I could start on the ferry and build up some traction before we start the walk on Staten Island and try to head to Jersey. Luke's excited for Wednesday for the new Pixel. Here's the lawn, currently closed. He's got to get some rest, some breathing time. I might have to change some of the wires. I have a feeling maybe it's the wires that are messing up with my Samsung phone. Like the cable is usually the most likely culprit, right? Like if there's a little bit of a glitch in the tethering, it just doesn't reestablish. So I wonder if swapping out the cable will also help. I'll just bring a bunch of backup cables tomorrow since it's such a long stream. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Vaporwave tomorrow morning. That's the plan anyway. 7 a.m. New York time. Georgia's hot. Oh boy. It's a big walk tomorrow. Do think about sharing it out, as Gigi says. Nope, you heard correctly, Christian. We got to do it. It's the only way to walk it. The only way to walk it all. Well, hopefully by around 7 a.m. New York time. I'll probably try to rush to make the ferry, and if I don't make it to start streaming before the ferry, I'll set everything up on the ferry, hopefully, and start going there. And so that we can start the walk as soon as we're off the ferry. We'll see what actually ends up happening. So Staten Island will be first. You don't want to end with Staten Island, you know? You got to be a little strategic about it. Miss Sabrina, good morning. Jujikatame, hi. 3.6 seconds for a single hot dog by Matt Stoney. Yeah, that guy is a pretty notable competitive eater. I've got to look for bikes on both sides. Good. But yeah, can't go. Manhattan will be first. And hello, welcome. Said you were a first time chatter. You worked with somebody from Jersey who hated being called a New Yorker. I mean, everyone's got some sort of a ties to where they're from and feel a certain way about stuff. I don't personally, really, like, I don't think my identity should be tied to where I'm from. Like, I don't think I should be proud to be from anywhere because I had no control over that. I should be proud of my accomplishments, but that's just my take on it. It's the correct take, but it's my I'm the most humble. Thanks, Hank. Rookie, hello. That's right, King. Can go far. Can go far. I've just been calling you Kango. My goodness. I am dumb. Thanks for the follow, Rookie. When are they going to open Shaver Hall? They got to get this opened up. I want to see this food hall. Chuji, I don't know how you did it, but somehow you said weather without all the commands and Nightbot still did it. Well, looks like GPT sometimes corrects the spelling. Looks like it didn't this time. But it corrected it the second time. That's interesting too. Like when it referenced the ferry, it corrected it, but not your initial use of the statin. Because now that's like a cholesterol medication. I don't know if that's an indicator of what you think of the people who live in other things. Shaver Hall should have it's like a little food hall consisting of a bunch of little food places. But anyway, let me start doing a rolling stop here as we get closer to the Empire State Building, which should be coming into view right now behind that hotel. Anyway, thanks friends for joining today's walk. It's a little bonus commute, a little prelude to our full city 5-borough walk tomorrow if everything works. My body, equipment, and mind, just those things need to work together. And then Anime NYC is later this week. Yeah, I should be there on Friday. Lunch, dinner ideas. I'll probably have food before, and then I want to see if I could just last without food the rest of the walk. Like I might eat on the ferry, maybe pick up something on the way, and then just, if anything, get a snack along the way, like a protein bar or whatever. And I want to get all my various beverages as we walk by stuff, rather than bring stuff with me. So we'll see. Oh, raid suggestions. Right, I need some raid suggestions. Let me at least go into the stream manager and see what I see immediately. We can go to Chloe. Anybody give me any suggestions yet? I'm just gonna bear right and walk slower to finish this off. I'll just do a Chloe IRL. Trucker. All right. So thanks, folks, for joining. I appreciate your support. Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships, thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, thank you, too. If you're not subscribed and listening, do think about it. Helps us out, helps other walkers out, too. It shows YouTube you like this kind of stuff, hopefully. Or you could be hate watching. That's okay, too. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subs. A sub on Twitch is like a premium membership on YouTube, so it's paid levels of support. So I thank you for that. And you can always use Amazon Prime if you have it to throw a Twitch Prime my way, and then you'd also get ad-free viewing on my channel. That's a manual thing once a month. For Anime NYC, I got a normal badge. For Comic-Con this year, I actually was able to finally get an influencer badge after years of them denying me. So hopefully I can maintain that in following years too. But we'll see. Appreciate that, DBC. Thank you for not hate watching this time. Back to YouTube. Thank you for your thumbs. And thanks to the mods everywhere. So we should be back tomorrow morning, hopefully by 7 a.m. to do all the 5 boroughs by foot. Solely by foot. We'll have to walk through Jersey. We might have to take a bunch of detours. Who knows what might happen out there. So tune in tomorrow. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. I think that actual, that Next Time guy, I think the voice actor passed away. Anyway, see you tomorrow. And let's see what happens. Fly by the seat of our pants. Till then, bye.